Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wondered which countries are really running the world behind the scenes, you're in the right place. And trust me, number one might not be who you think it is. So stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into the top 10 most powerful countries that control the world in 2025. Number 10. United Arab Emirates. Surprised? Don't be. The UAE isn't just about luxury cars, islands shaped like palm trees, and shopping malls bigger than small countries. The UAE has quietly become a major player in global energy, finance, and tech investments. From controlling oil prices to influencing peace talks, this small country punches way above its weight. Plus, Dubai and Abu Dhabi are now home to countless international businesses, giving the UAE major soft power in global economics. Never underestimate a country with gold ATMs. And let's talk ambition, because the UAE doesn't just think big, it builds big. Where else can you ski indoors in the desert, dine underwater with sharks, or take a selfie from the top of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building? It's like the UAE said, limits? Never heard of her. Their futuristic vision isn't just about flash, it's about becoming a global hub for tourism, innovation, and sustainability. Yup, they're even building a city on Mars. Well, sort of. But beyond the glitter and gadgets, there's a story of transformation. In just a few decades, the UAE went from desert outposts to a thriving multicultural society. Over 80% of its population are expats, making it one of the most diverse countries on Earth. That melting pot of cultures brings not only business, but also art, cuisine, and new ideas, turning the UAE into a 21st century crossroads of the world. Number 9. Saudi Arabia. Speaking of oil tycoons, Saudi Arabia is next. Thanks to its control over a huge chunk of the world's oil reserves, it holds serious sway in global markets. But it's not just oil anymore. With projects like NEOM, a futuristic city straight out of a sci-fi movie, Saudi Arabia is shifting towards tech and innovation. And let's be honest, anyone who can make a desert bloom with skyscrapers and theme parks gets a seat at the power table. Beyond the oil wells and glass towers, Saudi Arabia is also making bold moves on the cultural front. Remember when concerts and cinemas were off limits? Now they're hosting music festivals with international headliners and sporting mega events like Formula One races and even esports tournaments. It's like Saudi Arabia woke up one day and said, you know what? Let's go full global reboot. And boom, change happened at warp speed. But under all that glitz is a nation in transition. Vision 2030 isn't just a buzzword, it's a game plan to diversify the economy, empower youth, and reduce reliance on oil. With over half the population under 30, there's a fresh energy bubbling beneath the surface. It's the kind of energy that says, we're more than oil, we're future ready. And you can't help but root for that kind of evolution, even if you're watching from halfway across the world. Number 8. Japan. Japan. The land of anime, sushi, and robots. But beneath all that adorable quirkiness lies a country with serious global influence. Japan remains one of the biggest economies in the world and a leader in technology and innovation. From pioneering robotics to dominating the automobile industry, Japan quietly shapes modern life for the entire planet. And any country that made Mario, Godzilla, and instant ramen deserves respect. But Japan's influence goes way beyond gadgets and game consoles. It's a cultural powerhouse wrapped in politeness. Their reputation for being respectful isn't just a stereotype, it's baked into the culture. From bowing to express gratitude or apology to the way customer service feels like a royal treatment, Japan has basically turned good manners into an art form. You could accidentally knock over a store display and still get thanked for visiting. And let's not forget Japan's deep-rooted values like honor, discipline, and harmony, passed down from the samurai days to the modern office worker. Whether it's cleaning up after themselves at stadiums or returning lost wallets with everything intact, seriously, try that anywhere else. The culture runs on mutual respect. It's the kind of quiet strength that doesn't need to shout. It just politely hands you your faith in humanity back. Number 7. Germany. Germany is the beating economic heart of Europe. With a powerhouse manufacturing sector, cutting-edge green energy projects, and major influence over EU policies, Germany continues to be a global force. And when a country's leader can basically veto stuff for the entire European Union, you know they've got some serious pull. Germany isn't just about sausages, beer, and precision-engineered cars. Though, let's be real, they've definitely nailed all three. This is the land that gave us Beethoven and BMWs. From world-class education systems to an economy that keeps much of Europe afloat, Germany plays the role of responsible older sibling in the EU, the one who actually reads the fine print on treaties and budgets. But don't mistake that practicality for coldness. Germany has taken bold stands on global issues, from climate change to refugee support, showing that power can be both firm and compassionate. It's the kind of country that builds solar panels and wind farms with the same passion it brings to engineering sports cars. In short, brains, heart, and horsepower, all under one efficient roof. Number 6. United Kingdom. The UK may have waved goodbye to the EU with Brexit, but it's still flexing its muscles globally. With powerful financial markets in London, strong intelligence networks, and historical influence in global affairs, Britain remains one of the world's top players. And let's face it, any country whose royalty can still make global headlines just by drinking tea and waving at people holds a weird kind of power. But the UK's influence isn't just stuck in the past, it's evolving. British universities continue to attract top minds from across the globe, and its cultural exports like Harry Potter, Adele, and Doctor Who have practically become world heritage. Even post-Brexit, Britain remains a diplomatic heavyweight, often playing the middleman in international negotiations, with a cup of Earl Grey in hand, of course. And don't forget the UK's soft power game, from the BBC shaping narratives worldwide to its role in global climate talks. It's like that clever friend who might stir up drama now and then, but still gets invited to every group chat because deep down, you know they've got style, strategy, and a killer accent. Number 5. India. India is rising fast. It has one of the largest populations in the world, a booming tech industry, and growing military strength. India's influence stretches from Bollywood to Silicon Valley, and it's becoming a key player in space exploration too. Plus, with a digital economy that's expanding like crazy, India is setting itself up to be a tech and cultural superpower. And don't forget, they sent a probe to Mars for less than it cost to make gravity. And when it comes to soft power, India is unstoppable. From yoga and meditation to world-famous cuisine, Indian culture has found its way into homes and hearts across the planet. Who hasn't tried tikka masala or attempted a sun salutation while pretending they know what they're doing? Politically, India's voice is getting louder too. As a member of global groups like BRICS and the G20, it's influencing major world decisions. And with a youthful population full of innovators and dreamers, India isn't just rising, it's ready to lead. The world's largest democracy is proving that big ideas, ancient wisdom, and unstoppable ambition can shake up the entire globe. Number 4. Russia. Russia remains a heavy hitter thanks to its military, nuclear arsenal, and control over massive natural resources. Despite sanctions and international criticism, Russia still influences conflicts, elections, and economies globally. And you can bet any country that produces Olympic athletes like a factory and builds the world's largest vodka museum isn't one to be ignored. Culturally, Russia carries centuries of rich history, from Tolstoy and Tchaikovsky to ballet and space exploration. This is the same country that put the first human in space after all. So yeah, when Russia moves, the world tends to pay attention, whether it's with applause or raised eyebrows. And emotionally, Russia evokes strong reactions. Whether it's awe, fear, admiration, or confusion, sometimes all at once, the nation has a way of stirring global sentiment. It's the geopolitical equivalent of that mysterious guy in the corner at a party. You're not sure what he's thinking, but everyone keeps sneaking glances. Number 3. European Union. Okay, technically not a single country, but the EU acts as a unified power bloc. Together, they control one of the largest economies on Earth and have major influence in global trade, climate agreements, and human rights policies. It's basically like the Avengers, but with politicians and slightly more paperwork. And let's not forget, when 27 countries decide to team up, that's not just power, that's teamwork on a global scale. From France's flair to Germany's efficiency, Italy's style to Sweden's sustainability, the EU is like a buffet of strengths all rolled into one diplomatic supergroup. But emotionally, the EU inspires a sense of unity across borders, a place where you can drive from waffles in Belgium to paella in Spain without flashing your passport. It's not perfect, like that one cousin who always brings drama to the family reunion, but when it works, it shows the world what cooperation really looks like. Number 2. China. No surprises here. China is a global powerhouse, with a massive economy, expanding military, and rapidly growing influence through projects like the Belt and Road Initiative. China is shaping the future of global politics and economics. They also kinda own half the stuff in your house. Seriously, check your labels. But beyond the Made in China labels, the country is also exporting culture big time. From the worldwide explosion of TikTok to the growing popularity of Chinese dramas and cuisine, China is flexing its soft power with everything from dumplings to digital domination. It's like one minute you're watching a kung fu movie and the next you're learning Mandarin just to understand your favorite trending meme. Emotionally, China's rise sparks a mix of admiration and curiosity. A nation that lifted hundreds of millions out of poverty in just a few decades? That's not just impressive, it's inspiring. Love it or fear it, China's momentum is rewriting what it means to be a 21st century superpower. Number 1. United States of America. Still holding the crown, it's the USA. With the largest military, dominant tech companies, Hollywood, and global financial power, the US continues to set trends and policies that affect the entire world. From pop culture to politics, when America sneezes, the world catches a cold. And whether you love them or not, the US remains the heavyweight champ of global power in 2025. And let's not forget America's unmatched ability to turn everything into entertainment. Politics, reality show, space missions, live streamed. Even fast food debates can break the internet. The US doesn't just influence, it broadcasts its influence often with a theme song, merch, and a TikTok challenge. Emotionally, America represents both aspiration and contradiction. It's the land of dreams and drama, a place where innovation thrives, but so do endless debates. Still, there's something undeniably magnetic about a country that gave the world Beyoncé, Netflix, and the iPhone, all while arguing about pineapple on pizza. So there you have it. The 10 most powerful countries secretly shaping the world this year. Which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more crazy facts, trivia, and rankings. Remember, it's not just about who's the strongest, but who's quietly pulling the strings behind the scenes. See you in the next one.